Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place. You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen. And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
You will love Fanny! Begin the onslaught!
On your guard, wretch! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Let's see what you're made of!
Mustard always been
I'll have at you! Now it's better than later. You'll get no mercy from me! Ready. Watch in horror as I rip you apart! You'll get no mercy from me! Got it. On your guard, wretch! You're hot! This'll be fun! No chance at all. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. I'm dumb. I thought my mic was working this whole time. It has not. I'm very... I swear I turned it back on before... You know what? I'm not even going to think about it.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart! Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
We've already had enough technical difficulties this stream. I'm just gonna roll with it.
I think this is it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
Can I get you a ladder?
I don't think we need to care about what the fleas think. Yeah, so obviously, whoop. So obviously, anything I've said for the last 14 minutes has not been recorded at all, which is basically
The ruins certainly
sorry
look
for
Tevinter,
everything.
but are filled with elven trappings. How very odd.
I'll get on it.
Sorry for all the problems that the streams had. Yeah, OBS had a freak out. Okay, because I think I explained all that, but didn't even realize I was muted.
No mercy! I am your death!
You have no skill, only desperation.
It's your time to die!
Goddamn time. All I was trying to do was a scene switch, and it was like, nope, we're gonna have a full crash. Then the second time, it wouldn't attach to the, it wouldn't attach to the game. So I had to run it in admin mode. And here we are. Finally back. And I forget to unmute myself because apparently the system likes to mute itself when I start up. No clue why. Just does. I'm gonna zoom out in case there are spiders.
Now is better than later.
Oh, secret door.
All right, all right.
Money. Nah. I'm good. Oh, wrong one. Only one way to go. Forward. How did I know? How did I know?
Now is better than later. Let's see some blood.
We are not going to do the Arcane Enchanter's questline because I've got to get all my global
No
data.
mercy from me. Push them back. I'll get on it. All right, all right. Now it's better than later.
It's like a bloody endless wave.
Got it. Right, man. I'll get on it.
Frankly, I'm kind of looking forward to getting out of this area already. Not just for the spiders. This feels long, you know? The Dalish questline is probably, weirdly enough, one on my less favorite because it just feels so apart from everything else. Like it's got no place in the grander scheme of anything really.
I see a trap. I see a trap. Now is better than later. I see a trap. I see a trap.
Are you kidding me?
I'll get on it.
Yeah, come on, up on your feet.
Let's see what you're made of!
Stab, 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 stab.
Let's see what you're made of!
I do not think I will recover from this quickly.
A dwarf.
All right.
Oops.
Now's better than later.
A knight. Is that? It is. It's the dragon's horde. I will take the healing and the stones because I can use those. The rest is eh. Yes, I'm just rolling with technical difficulties today. After everything else. Yes, keep me going. Because honestly, if I knew that my entire system was gonna go down because I wanted to do something just to, I don't know, do something just to be a bit better, just for a break, I would have not done it for a break. It's a skeleton.
Another battle, I see. Your drooling saves his dignity, fool. You will learn to fear me.
Yep, here they
I'll
go.
get on it. Get to the ladder so you can get off my back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the onslaught.
Got it. You're in a little over your head. Let's have
I still don't trust spiders not to pop out right now. Just because there's their little entry nooks still on the map. So if you haven't caught up in the watching the archive or anything, I'm heavily arachnophobic. So that's why whenever there's a chance spiders will turn up, I will avoid being in a close-up, which will make Dragon Age 2 suck a lot. Because Dragon Age 2 doesn't really have a tactical camera like Dragon Age does. Inquisition's got a really good one.
Mummy? Mummy, no matter, son.
Can you hear me?
Mummy! Mummy!
No. A spirit.
Mummy!
Sorry, kid. They're not here. regular roll.
Let's see what you're made of! Get on. Right, man.
Come on.
Get fit.
Still invisible. And some elf fruit. Bong jung 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 dun 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 bum ba dum bum chung dun dun wong. The Elven Ritual. Yeah. Again, I'm not really into doing some of the side questing here, especially because this is again a site you can come back to, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to side quest in this area right now. At least not heavily. Examine and test the water carefully. Take the Evan jug. Fill with water. Leave the pool alone. Leave an offering. No, that doesn't work. Place the filled jug. Leave an offering. Nope, that doesn't work. Kneel and offer a prayer. Examine the carvings. Leave an offering now? Nope.
Now is better than later. Got it.
Drink. Leave.
All right, all right.
Examine the jug. Take the jug. Pour water. Take the jug. Drink the water. Okay. I can't tell if I did the right thing or the wrong thing.
Let's see some blood.
Nope. Still not right. Examine the jug. Take the jug. Leave. So, okay. Fill the jug. Leave the pool. Pour. Pray. Place jug. Pray again. Okay, I'm just gonna be quick. Okay, take. Leave. Fill the jug. Leave. Place on the altar. Kneel and pray. Examine. Take a single sip. Take the jug. Leave.
Now is better than later.
Dump back into the pool. There we go. An ancient tomb. Watch joy.
Lifeless
Here they go.
bastards. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? It's a massacre and no one's getting out alive!
I am your death!
Now it's better than later.
Here we go. More. Are you lost here? I assume we're about to get ambushed or something.
Right, all right. You'll get no mercy from me!
Come on. Nope. Nope.
Too easy!
I'll get on it.
Interact with the burial chamber. It's all for the Juggernaut. Which I'm not doing. Because I don't need. So that must have been part of the other quest line to some degree. Whatever. Let's continue.
This is a nasty one. A beast. Right, all right. You'll get no mercy from me!
Third death today is not as interesting.
Begin the onslaught!
In a lot of ways, this is the second least interesting, I would say.
How about you?
Next to being in the actual deep roads of Orzammar.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I think every game's got a sequence where it's just the most boring sequence in the game. For one reason or another. In Dragon Age Origins case, it's very often because of monotony.
Right, all right.
Just running around, but not really having a clear way of getting around. One sec. Ugh. Show the
A
artifact to the party
device
members.
meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind. The essence of a mage kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Touch. Trap spirit. Anything I can do for you? You're a mage yourself, but you can teach that to who they are. Sure. There we go. Arcane Warrior. Even though technically I do have an unlock on Global, I do like the idea of helping the spirit and then thus getting its memories. Even to a non-mage, because it's like embracing the tradition. Plus, a bit of my headcanon is that the the modern version of the Arcane Warrior, which is the Knight Enchanter, was deprived from the information the Warden received from the stone at that time. Even though in canon, there are kind of reasons. 1 second. Cool, the output's fine. Sorry. I'm sure that was mildly odd.
Right, all right. On your guard, wretch! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
It's a big room that way, filled with enemies.
Cannot be defeated.
That's a pulse axe. A glass phylactery. Yeah, another one. Oh, it's one of these. I just realized.
Let's see some blood. Let's see what you're made of. Never seen it. Let's make this quick. All right, all right. Attack! You have no skill, only desperation. Strike at me if you dare.
Win, drink a damn potion. Another scrap of paper. Yes, the black files. That's this. So that's got to be the. I can't remember the order we've done it. I think that's the. So that's the third one we fought, but I think that just added the fourth. So.
I see a trap.
Still the first that we have yet
I see a
seen.
trap. I see a trap.
Oh no. That's not good.
Got it.
Yeah, well.
Die already!
Wasn't great, but we survived.
I see see a trap.
Now we can
Get on. I'll fix it later. Got it.
Come on.
Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back? Right, then. Get on.
Unbound. This is quite from dead, terrifies evil ancient Wilhelm Mandon in Denerim. Alright.
Got it.
I'm not even gonna do the XP run. I kinda just wanna get through this. I'll actually make a hard save just in case. What's Morgan doing?
Right? All right. Sweat already? All right. Let's go.
Okay, I'm always going to get close because I can barely tell downstairs. Not sure if I'm being a bit quiet. I love the comments on its ancient elven ruins, which get retconned with each installment. But there are signs of what would later be evolved in the later games. Whoa. Game's chugging hard.
hurry. Oh, this should be good. Cross me and you shall pay.
This sucks. Yeah, not doing that boss battle. Screw that. Let's just jump into the next area. I might even turn down the difficulty because I'm just trying to get through now. It's also, I don't have anything really true for this playthrough. I'm more doing this realistically as a refresher. I don't care if it puts me a few levels behind, because I have ways to make that up. Actually, this will open a way.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We
You're
do
different.
not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Who are you?
I am merely another of the cursed who guards the entrance to our sanctum. I have been sent to parley.
Like you parlayed with the Dalish?
That was different. The lady believes that the Dalish have not told you everything, so she has asked that you be brought to her. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
Is your lady Witherfang?
She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
If you're willing to talk before, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees, and since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Then show me.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Intimidating. And that's the joy of being a rogue. You can just do that. Yeah, we get it. You can howl and growl. This is taking too long. There she is, the Lady of the Forest. Legitimately, I like the design. The fact that her hands aren't hands, they're proper tendrils, even though she has human form.
Mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Thank you, I'm glad we could talk, finally.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all, my lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Is that so? Such as?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly.
The loss of his family.
And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
And there's some of the darkest backstory in the game. Outright just said to ya, rather than implied. So Zathrian cursed him, I take it?
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage, and his humanity emerged. and he brought others to me.
Why did you ambush the Dalish then?
In part,
Revenge.
we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrion's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrion every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
I think he only wishes his own people cured, nothing else.
He will never break the curse, my lady. He will never allow it. You know this.
We cannot know that. Surely his rage does not run so deep he would endanger his own clan. If Zathrion comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Witherfang is never found. Tell Zathrion this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people.
And what if there is no way to break the curse?
I believe there is. There must be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
I'll tell him.
And we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrion as soon as you can.
I believe this doesn't breach terms of service, does it?
The passage just outside of this room is open to you now, and it will lead you to sunlight. Go, and return quickly. We are eager to see
Greenstone. Okay.
All right.
Let's do this. Time to bring the story to an end.
I'll get on it.
This one's actually not too bad in terms of length, though. Walk up here, and it ends. Literally how it goes. So there he is, he's come to follow you.
Ah, and here you are already.
I thought wouldn't the forest keep you out?
I am a keeper, with access to the magic of the ancients. I was never barred from this place.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
I'd rather talk about
So
Ideal.
you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
You knew about this drone, why didn't you tell me?
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants?
She won't summon Witherfang unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Yeah, obviously.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf.
Yeah.
Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, Maiden and beast. She is the Lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being.
Yeah.
The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
The curse first came from you.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I assure you the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were.
Casual
They deserve
racism.
nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
You still have that much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Dalish. You know how we must struggle to be safe, how we must fight for justice. I could not let their crimes go unanswered.
But hatred only breeds more hatred. It's as true as it's always been. He's committing... Yeah. But your own people suffer now as well as them.
I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
Yep. So your answer is to let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have, but who's being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I don't think it will come to that.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
I would normally judge him on some level, but I really can't. He suffered a trauma, but the problem is he's just holding on to that trauma to justify everything he sees.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
Bound you to a wolf, but...
And so he did.
Okay.
Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished
Right.
without Zathrian's own blood.
Blood magic.
Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
It is. You've literally made a powerful blood pack. I can't believe you would betray our people for revenge.
It is not a betrayal. I did what was necessary. I did what was just, and it still is.
It is not.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You'll earn that curse if I have to force you myself.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
I only have to get him.
Never seen you coming.
Another battle
No. Stealth.
Someone's going to fall. Sure won't be me. How about you?
No, no more.
I'm done.
I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
You would let your clan die for this?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
Mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
Weirdly, I also feel like this is the only storyline where it doesn't where choosing a specific side feels outwardly negative. Yet it's kind of easy to choose to make the middle, like, to broker peace like this. You literally need persuasion to side with the werewolves. And you can just choose to fight alongside Zathrian. Human. Swift Runner.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
What will you do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
There you go. In what, 3-4 hours basically? The final arc to do. Done. All done. We can begin the Landsmeet and enter into the Alienage storyline. As well as all the side questing that goes along with that. Unfortunately, now we have to do the terrible thing of climbing back all the way up on our own. How's everyone doing? Let's do a check-in while we have to climb back. Everyone alright after the crash? Now. Nice. Seriously. Everyone alright? Yeah. Nope. Out. Okay.
What's on your mind?
That's an oopsie on me.
I try not to, but I do have one regret.
Oh, right.
The
I forgot about
greatest
this.
misstep of my life. Made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
I thought there was a side quest for Wynne here. Tell me, it might make you
Years
feel
ago,
better.
I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
Humans like you?
I was his mentor, an authority figure. He can't have liked me very much. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
Was he talented?
Oh, very much so. Sometimes I would catch him practicing on his own, but if I asked him to show me what he could do, he would freeze up or fumble terribly. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to him?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Phylactery?
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
It's not your fault.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed in Aaron. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there's a
And
bright
there it
side.
is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Southwest Forest. Alright, let's do this pain in the ass. Backtracking. Tombstone's over here, so let's finish this one off while we're here. I believe I can mess with this one now. Disturb.
Looks like something wants to die again. You'll get no mercy from me!
Good thing we were down here.
Help me! I'm injured!
We're not good. Survive.
Right.
The reimpression.
Backstabbing never hurt anyone.
We must have victory.
I'll get on it. Show them no.
There go all my health potions I've been accumulating.
Take a nap. Hope that.
Down.
If you were more careful,
I won't lie,
wouldn't
that
happen.
was painful.
Ask away.
Nope.
Got it.
You know what? I'll take them just to sell them. And use that gold to use an exploit. Assuming that the game, that the fixed patch I'm using hasn't patched it out. Because there's an exploit to get some extra levels, which will help make up for all the levels I've probably lost trying to do this the easy way. You're actually looking at a fairly unusual version of event. Usually, I use stealth and just walk around everything. I literally just walk up into events. And that's it. I don't spend a lot of time on this storyline. 3.5 hours already feels too long. Again, because it's just so separated from everything else.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
How did you know his Did you know his connection to the curse?
I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you. Let us pray to the creators, Lethaline. All-Father, may you forgive our part in this tragedy. Would our sons and daughters have died if not for our pride?
One of our...
May the creator...
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Let's just say it's time had come.
Some things are better left unsaid, I gather. His will still be a tale worthy of telling Dalish children for many years to come. And now Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures.
Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
Probably.
Valendean, friend of the dead.
And Darren Atishan.
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it's same Anarin, then yes, Wynn knows him.
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Time to go.
And most of all, he who hunts alone, the dread... We are making arrangements to build equipment. And gather as many...
Before we go, I'm going to pick up all the elf fruit I can gather.
to make enough equipment for all of the...
Elf fruit. Elf fruit. Yep, it's still here. And this is why you save all your money. Elf fruit. Because I'm going to get a bunch of experience off this. And that's worth it. Because the Dalish take, the Dalish actually take elf fruit as an item that can be submitted to improve their troops. Which I do, again, I've mentioned, I don't think it's a heavy amount of change, but there is change. Alright, let's go see Anarin, and then we're done here. Constitution. You know what, let's start on the duelist line.
You were the Grey Warden who broke the curse.
Yes.
I demand to know what happened to the werewolves. Where did they go?
They're where I killed them.
You did? And somehow, I believe you. That you took action against those murderers speaks well of you. Take this token. It was crafted long ago by a great master. Now I will go into the forest and hunt. Perhaps there are others still to be found, stragglers. I can only hope.
Once again, hatred just breeds more hatred. It's some of the obvious signs that Zathrin's hatred permeated into other generations. The very fact that the first thing they think of is, even with the curse gone, instead of recovering, it's vengeance. It's... What can you do? The Dalish are proud, and they've had the same leader for centuries, who just perished. Crime wave. Brazilian forest. No, it'd be companions. I think he's up by the Crazy Coot, if I remember correctly. Yes, I know he's actually called Old Man, but I'm calling him Crazy Coot. Basically because it sounds kind of funny. Coot. Yeah, he's up here. Past the the hermit, but yeah, past him.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
You can stay longer if you wish, Wynn.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
Aww. How nice. I was almost expecting a Morrigan disapproves. What the shit?
You are not welcome here.
Here on the Mage Collective.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
I've never seen this quest before.
I'll get on it. I love how desperate you are.
Take that.
What's on your mind?
Nothing shouldn't disturb you.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Those are both good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I had never done that quest before. Oof. Again, I don't like spending a lot of time in the Brazilian forest because it's too big, if that makes sense, for what it is. It's too big and there's nothing really interesting to hold your attention for the long run. So like, yeah, I'm here, let me just do my quest. Why is the map so big? And because there is no way to sprint any more than you naturally can. Basically, it's the inconvenience. Oop, sorry, was looking away from the screen. It's a quiet night tonight. There might be some upturn when we get to the lands meet though. Though I don't think that won't happen tonight, even if at my best estimate. Because once we get the Denerim for the lands meet to begin, there's still the alienage quest line and doing all the side quests for the various nobles. Which reminding me, I need to prep some of my companions. Or maybe... yeah, I don't know. There's a certain quest where I'm either going to have to rely on my companions, or otherwise I'm going to have to be prepared to slaughter everyone and anyone. Oops, sorry. Accidentally clicked start button. Anyone and everyone in my way.
Thank the Maker the Dalish have given us refuge here amongst them. We have nowhere else to go.
How do I get out of here again? That corner. That southwesterly corner. Oop. Sorry, I've been playing with hair ties and I put them around my keyboard, so that's why my hands slipped. They came off.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
F5 here.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Now's better than later.
I mean, we don't have much in terms of luxury. Like, honestly. Either way, let's head back to camp. Let's submit a bunch of these infinite elf fruits. Get some levels out of it. You got anything to say, Barkimedes? Pet him. He rolls around happily on his back. Oh, good. Who's a good Barkimedes? Emissary Charon.
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Yep. Turning dwarves for gems for dwarves. Sapphires. Magicite. Topaz. Deep shrooms. Elf fruit. The game literally chugged as I did that, because it only takes a stack. But it detects I'm carrying like 7 stacks. This will take a hot moment. How many stacks did I buy? Technically, I'm just selling their own elf fruit back to them. Well, donating their own elf fruit. Basically, the elves, the Dalish get away with both my money and the crafting supplies that I bought from them. Turning runes for the circle. All assigned journeyman. 30 more sovereigns. Leave.
We are better with every step you take.
Level 20. More power. Evasion. Upset balance. You got anything to say, Sten?
What is your wish, Kadan?
Oh. Let's go.
As
All right. Save.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Back to Redcliffe Castle. Ah, we're being under attack. I mean, we're under attack. Not be where did that word come from? Being, no, under attack. We are just straight up under attack. What's attacking us now? Oh, a bunch of the soldiers are being attacked. Oh, and we crashed. Alright. I should have seen that coming, honestly. It doesn't like it when I go headfirst into a huge amount of AI. Which is a fault of the game being old.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
What we'll do is go back here, because if a cutscene hooks in, it will not hook in immediately. Alternatively, we won't come under attack, and that'll be better. Ah, Dalish hunters are already here.
We shall honor our treaty to the Grey Wardens. It will not be long now before the Dalish are ready for battle.
I don't see mages, but they could be inside somewhere else. Alternatively, they might not be here because they couldn't they can't maintain a physical proximity to everything.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Give me some time.
As you wish. Please tell.
I'm just gonna make a hard save here. In case we somehow screw ourselves out of stuff.
When you're ready, we shall leave for Denerim.
Yeah.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
And the Landsmeet begins.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
And
Loghain,
here he is.
This is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Honora rules, let her speak for herself.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't accept the sympathies of deserters and regiciders.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current
Oh,
Arl
hey,
of
some tall
Denerim,
person.
since Urien's unfortunate fate.
Thank you for
at
dropping the
Ostergard.
lurk.
The Regent has been generous, to those who prove loyal.
Also, yes, now we have our own lurk thing. So if you're lurking, you can just go !lurk and you get this little message comes up. Keeps me aware of when people are lurking. For the archive viewers, Stream Elements doesn't pop up the thing in the chat. Don't know why. So the recordings doesn't show it, but it's mostly for my own edification, if I'm being honest. A lot of titles for one man to have.
Don't interrupt, Joe. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
What efforts can there be when you outlaw the Grey Wardens?
Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Including war crimes.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
He's confident in his position. Have you known him long?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
And now he kills Merrick's son and steals his throne.
And conspires with a blood mage to poison me. It is a bitter dose to taste. The Chantry speaks truly about the corruption of power. If a man like Loghain could go and do this, I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
The Landsmeet. Hey Shale, let's check in with everyone.
Everything here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
For the most part, this just acts as camp. Hey Zev.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas.
Jesus.
What say you?
Never mind.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it?
Quite
Something
so.
I can help with?
Denol?
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Is it true there's a prince among the Isle's visitors?
None of them looked all that princely to me.
Yeah. Poor Alistair.
Is it true there's
What do you got, Saywin?
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
Shouldn't disturb you.
It is no...
Ogren. Yeah, looking for beer, I would assume.
Right here, old pal.
Actually, more like you found beer. My room and dog. Well, it wouldn't be proper if we didn't see Bacchimedes at least once.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Isle's sitting room.
Are you from
No,
dinner
I'm
room?
from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
My room. Not bad. Regan and I have a good room. Bacchimedes is his usual self. Instead stays guard.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do.
So more
What is your
defensible than
wish,
before.
Kadan? Speak then.
Nah.
Then I
good.
suggest we move on.
Yeah.
As you...
Now's better than later.
Ah, Pavlin. Of course Sten will be standing near a book talking about where he comes from. He barks happily, wagging his tail.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. I await your command.
Discuss something.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you? Come to think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
Dong. Oh, and she's gone. She's there by my dog.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. I await your command.
I love it though, I love that line. Especially because if you have Morgan in her normal clothes, it makes a lot of sense. People are like, she's underdressed.
Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Who's this?
This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Well, she
The
asked
Queen.
us.
She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Logan killed Kaelin?
My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logan, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I'm guessing it didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Again with a let.
If the palace guard be
Wrong one.
siege, house estate, my lady will certainly be killed before they can reach her. I think her life is in danger. I heard House say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Owl Eamon.
We have to get her out of there.
Yes, that is what she hoped he would say. Logan, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
So what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I need to remember to fix the lurking message. There is a missing space in there.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
What a curious thing.
Of course.
What a curious thing to
I'm glad
say.
you decided to help. With Honora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
What do you know about Queen Honora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Do you think Loghain's daughter would turn on him?
For Alina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Honora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
But if I break in, can't they frame me?
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
Let's get going.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
All right, all right.
Let's break open some chests. Alright. Into the city we go. Let's go mingle with some nobles.
His lordship didn't bring Lady Isolde with him. I wonder why.
Now's better than later.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, blast it. Yes.
What brings Everin this time? Switch out the healer, bring in a rogue. If you can hear that, I'm messing with a hairband again. Just got it between around my fingers, I'm just pulling it.
I see your friendship with the Grey Warden is going very well.
Is there a reason you say that with a smirk, elf?
I think you know. You and I are not so dissimilar after all. I know what you are doing, lovely woman.
And what is it that you think I am doing? Besides the Grey Warden, that is.
Biding your time, naturally. But for what, I wonder?
Why don't you ask him if you're so curious?
I doubt that he even knows. I am content to wait and see for myself, however.
Then don't bring it up again.
First we'll check in with the Mage Collective.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
You got anything else for me? Nope. Nice.
Need a message delivered? None faster in Denerim.
Kylon?
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
What you got, Slim?
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
You got a mark?
One more swipe, and no one will ever forget it. I guarantee you'll love it. 6 sovereigns.
Here you go.
10 Loghain is out in the field. I figure you'd like to get back at him, right? Word is that his seneschal has been getting the 10's crown all nice and sparkly for the landsmeet. The seneschal is taking a bit of a rest at the Nord Noble Tavern. He won't be there long. He has a heavy guard, but if you can make off with the tyrant's own crown, think of the embarrassment. That's all I know. I hope it's enough.
You hear that? We're gonna steal a crown. And not any crown, Loghain's crown.
Fine dwarven crafts.
I knew these quests were cool in some way, but I couldn't remember
Did you
how.
see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to dust.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished something. No, don't leave.
Your lands are in the...
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help?
You've seen the blight.
False witnesses.
Hardly. You know very well I've
What
been
do you
in
suppose Eamon is playing at?
Hey, buddy.
Find everything you need?
Payment was
Payment?
sufficient.
Find everything you need.
Same deal with the other scrolls?
But if anything interesting...
We good.
You'll have to excuse me. You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged.
Everyone stay here.
And thus I cloak my naked villainy.
Quick save. Where is it? Come on. Tien Loghain's crown. I know there's a version of events we can actually talk it out of him, but nah, I'll just do it this way. No one ever even knew I did it. Let's take a look at the nobles.
Playing at? Surely. I'm sorry. I'm busy at the moment.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
I have no time to deal with such... Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived?
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. Boy, take your petition to the Darkspawn if it's so important to you. They hold my Arling now. I hear they're charitable folk.
I'm not here for a handout, I'm a great warden.
Shouldn't you be dead, then? How quick did you cut leash and run at Ostagar? No matter. I've nothing left for you to take, Grey Warden. Not even my sons. You're wasting your time here.
What happened to your sons?
What do you think happened? Did the Blight escape your notice? War claims the young and strong first, and Plague doesn't care about skill or bravery. There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Your lands are in the south.
There's nothing more to say.
Surely you've seen the blight
someone
yourself.
else.
Hardly. You know
Sorry,
very
I'm
well
trying to
I've been
remember.
in
If I
Denham
asked him
these
about the
past 2
hills,
years.
he gives me a question.
Rosalind's health requires us to be in town, you understand. Yes, I had heard that.
No, he does not. Never mind. That's just how his dialogue goes. Apparently, they wrote some more lore for him for the tabletop version of the game. Oh, we should go talk to Genetivi. Yeah. I mean, the Jarl's in town. He's gotta be feeling good about everything.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry.
Yep.
What do you think of that? I'm quite excited.
Great news.
You made this here. It will certainly do. And the Arl is in Denerim for the Landsmeet?
Oh.
I was relieved
He's got
to hear that
dialogue
he is
for it.
alive and well. It really is a miracle. And now, if you...
Huh, I guess I never came to see him in this timeline. I guess we had a crash that set me back. That or his dialogue glitched. Alright, let's go back to Slim. Hand him a
Dwarven crafts.
Tell him
Fine
I've done it.
dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
You're back, eh? The Tern's Crown. Oh, that's rich.
Admit that's worth every copy you
They're
pay
calling
me.
you the Dark Wolf. What do you think of that? Too bad no one can know. You could get a lot of action. There's nothing more I can offer you like that. Anything else you fancy?
A mark?
There's no way you can top that last heist, Wolf. You're a legend. The nobles are still afraid to come out of their manors.
How about a break-in?
I have one last job. A legendary one. Oh, a paltry 10 sovereigns is my take.
Here you go.
Ban Franderil is one of the richest men in the entire kingdom. At his grand ball next week, he's displaying some of his priceless treasures. Paintings of old masters, the armaments of the first king of Denerim, and more. Oh, more. Mages have put up magical wards, but I've got a route that will bypass that. Once inside, I've no idea how you'll deal with the guards, but if you do, you'll be rich and infamous. I can't wait to see what people say. Warden, they're turning the market upside down to find the burglar who bested Arl Howe, but no one's the wiser. I'm going to work hard to find something worthy of your talent. You need anything else?
See you later.
Right you are.
Any more? No. Well, there you go. Nope, nothing new opened up on the world map. The Barn of the West estate. Oh, we're getting attacked. Because of course we are. Alright, who's trying to kill us this time? Oh, it's what I thought it was before.
I see a trap. And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Zevran doesn't need the crows any longer.
No. Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
I see a trap.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Alright, alright.
There you go.
How we play
I walked into that
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yep, take those.
I've been itching for a good fight.
I'll get on.
Let's go!
Killing yourself would have more dignity, no?
Not so fast. Grab some glory.
Have at you! You will learn
Another battle, I see.
Got it. On your guard, Rich!
Now we get our hands dirty.
I take it you have found... No, there is no need to deny it. I do not mind. Such is how it goes, yes?
I'm sorry, Zev.
Ah, don't be my good friend. I never asked you for anything, did I?
That's true.
So I am forced to ask, if we are not to be lovers, are we at least to be friends?
I certainly hope so.
Good. Nothing would please me more. Some friendships are worth pursuing. And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am
With
free
the crow
of the
jumping
crows.
down the stairs.
They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
As long as no one tells them as well.
Are you implying that you might do so?
Why would I?
I don't know. It seems a strange thing to simply say. Who else would tell them? But
Someone
no
else you
matter.
know, Isabella?
I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Don't you want to stay for the treasure?
All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yes. Yeah, I deserve that. Alright, let's do this robbery.